Are you looking for answers about extraterrestrials or maybe the true meaning of life? Then you have come to the right place. Welcome to the Ivan Teller online broadcast. Please subscribe to this YouTube channel. And for more details, please visit ivanteller.com and learn more about your galactic families.
Okay. Greetings. All right, greetings. Thank you for joining tonight's channeling. I should be okay once I get going. So, all right, we'll just get started. All right, it's the last webinar of the year. So, yeah, we'll continue next week. So, also, so same time, same place. All right, here we go. Should be interesting. All right, blessings, and thank you for being here. And right, well, here we go. I am Azeal, the Archangel. Your sounds, your toning, you all give out a certain sound. And this is your astral projection. It is a high frequency. Doesn't mean you have to necessarily hear it. Some of you might, some of you can tone it yourself. It does not necessarily need to be heard. But your astral selves will start to be seen more clearly in your coming years. Not to say that you have to see it picture perfect, at least the knowledge of your astral self. It does help you connect more to your powers, your abilities, and also to bring more of a united earth as a knowledge of unity, where you can all see each other in more positive fashion, see each other into your mindset. Basically, you become more connected. Basically, doesn't, as I said, doesn't mean your astral has to be fully seen. We become more connected to it. Let's put it that way. And this will bring new ideas into your earth also. Politics, arts, a new earth, and also seeing other worlds next to yours in other dimensions. So some of you already tune into this vibration, and it will become more clear over time. Yes, your time capsule has been turned around as your The hourglass is now in a different direction more than ever before. I can't go into details of you with this. Blessings to you on your journeys. I am Buddha. Greetings. I am sending healing to this one also, and those of you in this room and those viewing this at this time. The cornerstone of your realities are opening up to new directions. You are seeing your government into institutions letting go of their old ways. You are slightly seeing it. It will continue as you're going into more of a more togetherness on your earth instead of a divide, as there's much divide on your world, as you can see. There is much divide in your grocery stores. You're not always connecting with each other. How is it doing? It's somewhat there, but not as close as it could be. There is fear among your society, as you can see, also, and that will find its way somewhere else. As you just basically receive a download and just all of a sudden know each other. I realize there's many here. I'll be happy to connect when you're ready.
Hey there, Buddha.
Greetings.
Greetings, and was a nice message from Archangel Azeal.
Yes.
So first, I'll be asking my two questions. What do you have for me if you connect to my energies? And not unicorns and bunnies.
There's a male energy around you that actually brings a lot of usefulness to you recently.
Okay.
And the downloads you will receive, he's there as a carrier, but of knowledge. Basically through conversation. You most likely might see this person change form in your visual, possibly. But it is one that is just, he's there for a message for you, but he has not brought it out yet. But during your conversations, most likely you'll find it.
So this is the troll fairy being, right?
Yes.
Okay. That's nice. So, was he thinking about relationship? I think so.
Yes and no. He does not know what he's doing in a relationship, from what I see. I do see him with a cane tapping on things. At least at one time he did. Is just he's used to walking around with a cane. Maybe not.
Okay. Because I asked him if I could get that I need a cane around him suddenly. So it is in synchronicity, and I'll be searching on eBay for a cane because I want a cane now and a tall hat to go for it.
Yes.
So I'm having fun, but
this one, well, this one brought that too. I believe there's more, but I believe that is the main connection at this time.
So it's a good connection, though.
Yes. Okay. At this moment, yes.
Okay, and then I'll be just asking quickly about a happy pocket there, if you have anything for me.
One moment. I don't. Well, I see JFK in your energies. I don't think that's a happy pocket. Well, it could be. It is. You did help him cross over during his event on your planet. From what I see.
He's kind of big figure.
Yes. And it's one that you have been kind of dealing with in Astral quite a bit. He is very stubborn in Astral also, from what I see. And even coming into this life, I believe you were one of the few that got him to even reincarnate here. Because he was very refusing it for some time. Because you knew what it would turn into, as you can see. But also you see him finding his hearts also. It's like he knew he was going to turn into the surrounding energies, as you can see, Playboy, things of that sort. But then he found himself. And when he found himself, he changed. And you were involved with that also, from what I see.
Cool. That is a cool message. Thank
Yes.
you. And blessings to you, and we'll connect. And next is Kingsley.
Greetings, Kingsley.
You need to read his questions. Well, I can do that just now. His first question is, do I have any messages?
Yes, connect to the sun. One moment. Meditate with the sun vibrations will help you clear your energies. There is a reptilian council you've been connected to very much recently, as you have passed some of their tests from what I see. There's also a positive Pleiadian being that's bringing a light energy, a white light, they say like a crystal, to your forehead to help you ignite some of your abilities. It works slowly, as I see, but it is, you most likely will see it in your visual. Blessings.
Second question is, where am I going in Astral and who am I communicating to there? Thank you.
I do see silver Pleiadian energies. They are, you say they're the High Council. They call themselves the Masters to help you with difficulties on this reality, to reconnect to your abilities. They do hover around. They do not walk. They hover throughout your, or however you word it on their planet. You're also connecting to Yeshua's energies, but I also see you connecting to Raphael's vibration as for healing. As it's also another opening up your passageways to your what you wish to connect with. Most likely you'll feel those energies around you as he is there. He almost has like his wings around you at this time. That is your astral experience, as I can connect with. Blessings.
Okay, blessings. Next is Colin.
Greetings, Buddha.
Yes, greetings.
Hi.
Yes.
My first question, it's a little bit of background, but so Saturday I was having a sit kind of meditation with my girlfriend, and I kind of let my eyes unfocus, and there was all this kind of strange shapes coming up. My vision got blurry, and I went into this place where it felt like I was on drugs. It was just kind of loopy and euphoric. And I've had this second part happen a few times where my limbs start to feel really long. And I've had one other person see that as it happened, and then my girlfriend was able to see kind of my body get longer. And I'm wondering if you can tell me what was going on in that experience, or if there's any messages around it.
Well, this is your astral connection, from what I see. You can say you're bending your perspective. You're changing your perspective is basically what that shows. As basically, if you see yourself in another shape, in another design altogether, allow yourself to just let yourself fully go. Is you're still restraining yourself in that. you'll most likely change into another shape altogether. And this is unlocking more knowledge of yourself, other realities. Basically, I do see you connecting to another universe where it's only objects and not human interaction.
Is that why I've been talking to chairs lately?
Yes. Correct. Yes.
Cool.
Yes. We're used to that type of environment. Yes, it is normal. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah.
My second question is.
Sorry. Yes.
Sorry, I interrupted you.
Well, in your human environment, yes,
thank
it's a
you.
little bit strange talking to a chair, but yes, it is normal though.
And then my second question is, I was having this kind of third eye pressure opening the last 2 weeks ago for a while, and then the last week or so I felt very, very disconnected spiritually and more disconnected from my body, and I'm wondering if there's any messages either from you or my guides around what's happening and maybe a way back to connection.
Well, I see new guides around you, like an ocean looking guide, a watery guide is not truly making its name known to you at this time. But I do see you getting extra help, and that's why sometimes you feel, at least at this moment, feel disconnected. So just leave your energy open for the new arrivals. I believe there's 3 of them at this time. One is, yes, of a water energy. One is, they're not speaking of, yes, like a Jupiter energy is another one. Not making themselves that clear. But I do see bringing you extra assistance in this new direction. So I believe, yes, connecting Mother Mary's energy will help you realign your energies. That's what I recommend at this time.
Great. Thank you so much for coming in tonight.
Yes. Blessings.
Blessings.
Okay, next is Carrie.
Hi, Buddha.
Yes, greetings.
Greetings. Can you please connect to my energy and tell me what you're feeling?
Yes, there's some distractions around you, but you're still following what is right for you. The distractions are, you can say, materialistic to a certain degree, but also it's giving you more motivation to go after what you want, is what I see. I do also see new relationships. If not created now, it will be eventually. That is the message at this time.
Okay, cool. Thank you. And can you please, are there any messages from the angelic realms? Thank you.
Yes, one moment. Yes, they show you clearing blockages, but also pushing away energies you do not need in your environment, like creating a whole nother reality for yourself in your coming year, in this new year of new possibilities that have not been around before. It is like growing a new tree. And it is, yes, it will take some time, but it is it's like you're going in a new whole nother direction. But yes, the steering of that takes a few individuals to be brought into your life, also new ones. So this is in the works from what I see.
Thank you.
Yes.
All right. Next one is.
Oh yeah, I'm up next. My name's Martin.
Yes. Yes.
Do you have any messages for me, Buddha?
Yes, in your work environment, this is up to you to visualize yourself somewhere else, somewhere more pleasant. A more nature-filled place or another planet altogether. What is in your imagination to go? I believe that will help you in your daily life. Like, go to your fantasy world, whatever it might be, because I believe it will help you throughout your day, because it is very difficult. The environment, the mind control there is like out of control from what I see.
Oh wow, okay. Yeah, that's a good idea. I like it.
It's something you can meditate on it
yeah.
Just a little by little.
All right. My second question is, how can I open my heart up more to like feeling more love?
As for yourself, it is to it is a gradual process to just I don't want to use the word accept, but enjoy what you are seeing here, your voice, seeing yourself in the mirror. You don't always have to look yourself in the mirror. Some look into themselves in the mirror way too much. Sometimes, well, actually, it is basically just to love what is with you. It is there for a reason. Nothing's there to be perfect. And over time, and also trusting your instincts. Understand, yes, meditation, I do recommend for you. Just like, it doesn't have to be long. It can be short. Just what is it that you like to connect with? To bring a positive energy to yourself. Because that'll also help you with manifesting what you want also. So you're already manifesting what you want, but a meditation is nothing. It make you feel like as if you're already living it.
All right, sounds great.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes, blessings.
All right. Next one is me.
Yes, greetings.
Well, hello, Buddha. I have seen you
Yes.
around
Yes.
a few times now. Do you have a message for me?
One moment. Yes, the reason I am around is to clear your wings, your astral wings. And sometimes they do get stiff at times and even blockage. So I am bringing assistance to this. There are others involved with it. Also, one moment. But also around you, I am opening up doors in your astral, at least connecting you to beings that will bring much beneficial energies to you.
Did you say wings?
Yes, wings, yes. Because when I connect to your energies, all I see are wings. And some of them are blacked out. But I bring them color.
A lot of wings. Okay.
Yes, wings. They get blackened by other beings around you at times. You might see them. You don't always have them out. Sometimes you do. They're like angelic wings.
Yes, I have seen them. I have felt them when I had astral projection a few times, where I also could sing, or sing in angelic songs.
Yes, the wings are so for you to remember where you came from. Sometimes you go out, it's like I forgot where I originated from. So that's part of it. Other things for protection. Has other reasons behind it, but that's for the most part.
All right, thank you. And my next question is, I have a lot of dreams every night now, and a few days ago I had a dream where I was on the ocean, on water, and I attacked a wall of armies, and then I blew up a spaceship because I felt like it shouldn't leave the planet. It was a huge spaceship, like human spaceships. And then there was a lot of military places that I had to destroy. There was a lot of creatures on the water and inside the water. They didn't attack me, or maybe they did. But what was that about? I mean, was that a real astral experience or something?
I believe it was another reality that you're connected to, from what I see, because I believe it's very real. And what I am seeing is that you're doing it for the greater good of humanity, and that ship you blew up, I don't believe you wanted to do that, but you felt like you had no choice. So I believe at that time the Earth was quarantined, and no one should, because when certain beings are leaving, they are causing difficulties, from what I see.
Yeah, it looked like the spaceship that that humans sent up to other planets, and I just sent an energy ball, and it was like an atomic bomb when it exploded in air. But it looked like a lot of military stuff. Yeah.
Yes. It was a hard decision, but you had to follow that. You just get in situations we have no choice. But yes, it was very real. You were assisting that lifetime. That's why you were so within it. Yeah, yourself in that reality needed more help, as you can see.
Well, thank you very much, Buddha,
Yes.
and I look forward to speak to you again and connect with you.
Yes.
You're amazing around and funny.
Yes.
And next one is Tran.
Hi, Buddha.
Greetings.
Hi. My first question, I'd like to know how we are connected.
Through countless incarnations. Even on your reality, yes. During my time, you were there also. Much younger, but you didn't know of me during that time. I believe we did connect. I wasn't the most social person around, but we did have a few conversations. Many ones you talked to me during that time.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yes.
Okay. My second question, I recently saw the Last Jedi movie, and I mean, it was not, the greatest of movies,
Yes.
but I felt very strongly involved in it, like super strong, like really, really connected to it. Can you tell me a bit about my involvement in the Orion Wars?
Well, yes, there was a lot of decisions that had to be made that weren't exactly the most popular. And that film is not making it very clear. But yes, even in that film, even when they don't make sense, there's a reason for it. It is a very cryptic movie. That is what it adds so much cryptic information in there. It's not necessarily supposed to make any sense when you get around to it. But your connection to the Orion Wars is being of a female presence during that time and making decisions that were not popular. Understand was more played out better than what you see in that film, but it's also giving you a glimpse of not everyone, because you had a lot of bird people. You were a humanoid, but you had a lot of bird people around you, and they weren't always agreeing with your decisions, but your decisions were of the correct ones, but the scenario was a lot different. But that's kind of giving you a glimpse of what's happening. And the villains are a lot more smarter than were in that movie, also, to let you know.
Okay. So would you say in the movie series, is there a particular character that represents me? Like just roughly.
The one, yes, the lady with the purple hair, but a lot more personality and a lot more enthusiasm, a lot more of everybody here matters energy. You cared about what everyone thought instead of what they depict as like doesn't make any sense. But and also, yes, that's the strongest energy from what I see. And also, you were a trainer also of those in combat to use basically your mind skills instead of using your weapon skills. So I can go on. Well, that's all I have for this time.
Okay, thank you. Much love.
Yes, blessings.
All right, and next one is Bobby.
Hi, Buddha.
Greetings.
Hey, greetings. I'd like to know, is there anything Spirit would like me to know at the moment?
Yes, don't be so hard on yourself. At times you are. The angelic energies that you wish to connect with will be beneficial, but also the Arcturian energy with you does bring some conflict, as you are used to a world of more advancement. And on this world, as you can see, it does not have that advancement. So connecting with it is not as easy. It's not as easy as opening up your abilities as it was on other realities. So that is what the Palladian side of you is. You're balancing your energies. You can ask for your angels to bring assistance for your balance, basically balancing your alien connections. You can do this in a meditation. Just your intentions alone, basically your intentions right now, just thinking about it, will bring. You just basically got to balance your vibrations. It's like balancing all your past lives. That's basically what it is. So you can think more clearly and connect to what you want to connect with.
Right. That's what I'm doing. Some shadow work and past life regression work.
Yes. So the word just balance, just however you want to visualize that or read it, you will feel an energy from what I see.
Okay. For my second question, what have I been up to in astral?
A lot of reptilian beings have been connected to. You're connecting to them to lower the disconnect because they're causing a lot of disconnect on this world. You're asking them to calm down their manipulations so you can connect better. You're also connecting to the Pleiadians as in a vacation realities. You're going to many of those in your astral with your family, so you can all connect mentally and see everything eye to eye. Of course, in this reality, it's the opposite. So you take a break from all of that tension. There is more, but that is all there is at this moment. Blessings.
Okay, thank you. Blessings.
Yes, next one is Liz.
Greetings.
Hello, greetings. Yes. Okay. I'm feeling more and more like I'm completely disconnected from the reality that we were at, and I'm into the new reality coming on this 3D world. Yes. It's like listening to the news. It's like an old movie from the 40s or 20s. I don't know. It's like far, far away. And I'm feeling really disconnected. Although I don't want to go back to that reality, it's still very, I feel very like displaced right now. Is there anything you can tell me how to go forward?
I don't think you're going to reconnect to that world. It'll become less and less. You will see it, but it'll become more of a shadow energy. Like and yes, a movie that's playing in the background. It's like it doesn't really affect you anymore. And that's why you've been leaving your body a lot recently, as for the new realities to come in. And you have gotten a head start than a lot here, as I see, as you're playing out through the government energies to make a more positive vibration. Also, a lot of leaks are going on, and your energy is involved with it. As for truth, finally to be brought out, and more is to come. And you're connecting almost to the earth of a few years in the future, from what I see. So that's another reason why you feel very disconnected. I don't think you're going back either.
No, I don't want to go back.
I think you're going to keep going forward. Maybe more 5-10 years in the future.
Nice. That's very nice.
Yes.
Even with my husband, I feel disconnected, even though he's awakening and understanding more what's going on. You know, it's very far from me right now. But is there any other messages you can tell me? So I don't have any questions.
No moment. Yes, you're. One moment. There's like a tornado energy that you are working on. You could say for the new reality, a tornado energy, but not necessarily in the physical, but an energy to shake up the third dimension. And you can call it the tornado effect. You can call it. And you're very much involved with the species of alien. You're involved, even the angelic realms. You're involved with. It's all part of like tornadoes come in and change things, but this wave of energy is not destructive, but it is going to cause a great amount of movement, and it's warming up. It has not fully been seen yet, but it is on its way. That's what I can say.
Very nice.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Many blessings.
Yes.
Okay, this is Emmy, and I have her questions here. First question, what advice can you give me or messages for my spiritual journey?
Yes, to trust your instincts. I see a lot of water in your life. I believe you're surrounded by water at this time. The water is there for a reason to help you connect to balance. But at this time, I do see you possibly in your future going to a place where there is less water around you, but you're still bringing that energy with you. I see a great amount of change in your energy field at this time. Your timeline is shifting at this moment for a whole nother reality, basically. That's
all right. Her second question is, what advice or messages do the beings have for my spiritual path?
Yes, there has been some reptilian manipulations in your area, not necessarily with you, but has been affecting those in the area. As for the energy of greed, has been pretty heavy. And they say in the next 5-10 years, that's going to become less and less and less. In your energy field, the beings that you're connected to is involved with that vibration. The control that greed has over humanity, at least where you go, you're assisting that vibration. So that's all they can say at this time. But yes, we'll leave you with that. Blessings.
Yes, and next one is, I'm sorry, wrong chat. Next one is Daniel.
Hello, Buddha.
Yes, greetings.
My first question has to do with this kind of energy I've been feeling lately, where it's like with all these complications in my life, spiritually speaking, like it's like, oh, this thing here and this thing there, and oh, there's also this other thing there, and I feel this energy of just like quote unquote, who gives a shit anymore? You know what I mean? Like it's just so complicated and so many things, and I just feel this kind of like energy. It's just I'll play your video games or something or whatever, and like I just want to be sure if that's really the best kind of course of action for at least in this point in time, or if I just keep ignoring it, will just get worse. I just don't know at the moment.
Well, I do see you unraveling the ropes around you with this energy. It is helping you at this time. So follow what is feeling right, because the blockages that are hitting you in the mental state will become less. As for how long is hard to say, but you're trying to relax. So I believe just to follow that. You're just looking for relaxation, no more tension. So
yeah, but it seems weird how it's like me seeking relaxation and distractions with like video games and stuff would help me unravel all of that. I don't know if I follow.
Moment is to get your mind off of it. There's also, it's like going into an astral energy, because all those games are part of the astral realities. It does seem like there's one that's pulling you towards you. It seems like there's messages, but that's up to you. You don't have to follow that. You can just forget about video games altogether. But also, if you are curious, you might feel a lot of energy from that certain game that you feel compelled to play. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, the one that I bought like an entire system for, basically. But yeah. Anyway. Thank you for that.
There's a lot in there, what I see. There is a lot of, if you connect to its energies, I believe it will show itself eventually.
Got you. Thank you. My second question has to do with, there are times that I know, like, for a while, like, I've been breathing in more than what feels like air. Like, I'm breathing in an additional energy along with the air that I'm breathing. And while a lot of that has stopped recently, I still feel sometimes, especially when I'm resting, like when I breathe through my nose, I feel like I'm breathing more than just air through my nose. And I want to just know where that comes from, because I'm having a hard time tracing it.
It's a astral energy as you're breathing in. You're allowing more astral knowledge to come in. It's not fully showing itself at this time, but it is basically air from the astral plane, basically. It is knowledge that has not showed itself at this time. I believe it's of a blue air color from what I see. It's one more you connect with it, I believe the more that you will see from that. That's what I see at this time.
Okay, thank you. I just wasn't sure if it was hard for me to tell if it was like a manipulation or not.
I believe it was assistance. It was basically there to calm your energies down, and eventually it will. It's not doing it intentionally right now. The more you connect to it, I believe it will help you open up blockages. Actually, from what I see.
Okay, cool. Thank you so much.
Okay, next one is Steven.
Hello, Buddha.
Yes.
Greetings. How are you?
I'm doing well.
Yes, I was wondering if you can connect with my Garthan family, if they have any messages for me. Agartha.
Yes, they say let yourself go. In Agartha, you're always running around, it seems. But sending out good energy, but enjoying yourself. In this reality, in the third dimension, you are feeling some of that. It's sometimes difficult to pick up on that. Where you cannot move here, in Agartha, you are moving everywhere. So just that is also helping you move more in this reality, especially when you feel unable to be mobilized. From what I see.
Thank you. And second question is, does my galactic family have any messages for me? Thank you.
Yes, it looks like you're a science lab at this time. It does seem like you have alien DNA that many of your alien friends are not aware of, or never seen before from what I see. So some of it you might feel unmobilized or unable to have a lot of energy. I believe it has not been removed yet from what I see. So they are working on nothing to worry for the long run, but it might make you feel unlike yourself recently. But you are in good hands, though. That's a message.
Thank you. Blessings.
Yes, next one is Sheena, and I have her questions here.
Yes.
Her first question is, can you see if I have done anything unusual in astral lately, and if that have an importance to me here in the now?
Well, yes, I see you unlocking prisons in your astral. Those souls have been trapped for a long time for sins that most of them have not even. Yes, it does happen in astral, souls that get thrown in jail for things they have not done. And you freed many of them recently. And you might have received an energy from beings that did not want you to let them out, but I believe it was for the best for the long run. I don't believe they were captured for a long time, but felt it was unfair what I see. And then you might feel bombarded by a lot of energies recently. Some are thanking you, some are having difficulties understanding why you did what you did. Blessings.
We didn't get to hear the last words that you said. I don't know if that was my internet.
One moment. One moment. One moment.
We got to the point. Yeah, we got to the point that you said they thanked her, and
yes, the beings that were released are thanking her. She has beings around her that are not too pleased by the beings that she released, but those that are thankful for being released around her also. Blessings.
Okay, all right. And her next question is, what am I doing with Omran in astral, and am I treating him well there? Much love, namaste.
Yes, I think sometimes you might tell him what to do a little bit too many times. But other than that, I think he's taking it well for the most part. But sometimes you might get bossy at times, but you also take him to reality he's never been to before. I believe that makes up for a lot of that. Not to say it's a nagging energy, it just sometimes is like, come here, I know what's best for you, seems to be what's going on there. It seems like it's tropical worlds that you go to, and some are kind of strange, but they're not showing what they are at this time. But it is still a joyous reality where you go. Blessings.
All right, that's fun. And next one is Lucy.
Hello, Buddha.
Yes, greetings.
Hi. Do you have any messages from the angels or Great Spirit for me, please?
Yes, I just say to take it, just relax with your energies. There is a mother, yes, Gaia energy around you, very strong as you are giving your input, your advice to her recently. And you're also combining energies with her recently. I believe you've done this in the past, so I believe it's becoming stronger. Recently.
You mean an astral?
Yes.
Okay. And I guess my second question would be I can't put my finger on it. I don't know why. I woke up, I just feel bummed or depressed or worried or scared. I don't know what I feel, but it's not good. And I don't know why. And if the angels or the fairies or anybody who surround me can shed some light on.
Yes, it does seem like there's some disconnect in your Agartha, where many beings are not agreeing where the world is going, as there's some beings there that are not exactly the friendliest, and they're causing difficulties. They're causing difficulties with the trees, from what I see, actually, and that's affecting you greatly.
Yeah, I love trees.
Yes, they're like a troll energy in your Agartha, from what I see. So this is where you can send your healing to these beings. Forgiveness, this should help. It's going to take some time because like the conflict that happened to them, affected you greatly, is what I see.
Yes, I see how it could.
Yes.
Just so overnight this happened.
Yes.
And wow. Okay, so I send healing energies to the beings who hurt the trees.
Yes.
Okay.
I recognize that, yes.
Do they have a name?
Well, I just see them as troll beings.
Trolls.
Yes.
Okay. Energy to the trolls.
Yes.
Thank you and bless you.
Blessings.
Next one is Terence.
Greetings, Buddha.
Yes.
So my first question is, can you tell me the name and like relationship of the Lyran that shown himself to me like in my third eye the other day?
Yes, one moment. Yes, the name I received is Theato, or Theo is probably easier, but Theato is the name I received from that being. Seems to be pretty pleasant from my perspective.
Okay, thank you. My second question is, do I have any messages for me from my higher self?
Yes, the next few days into your new year might feel some discomfort, as the astral world and the earth world are going to go through a drastic change. You might not feel anything, but you might feel other earth realities. Other earths are connecting to this one more during your transition into 2018. You might not see something, and yet you might see it in your visual as a future earth, or just a whole another earth altogether that this earth is very connected to at this time. And most likely this other earth is a more positive vibration, and it's bringing its blessing to this one, as is this one is letting go of its chains and its society and its poverty. Blessings.
Thank you.
Next one is Pete.
Hello.
Greetings.
Hello, greetings.
Yes.
Greetings, Buddha.
Yes.
I have only two questions. My first question is that, well, it was basically an experience. So I've recently dreamt of a me being on a spaceship similar to that of Star Wars, and I was in those Imperial ships where, and as you see in those movies, that in the prison cell with another individual that was saying that he wanted to give up in life in a sense. So I just decided to comfort him, saying like about a word of advice, and I helped him out of the prison. And as I did, I saw this this person that looks a lot similar to those Jedi people that are the main characters. And when I just decided to hand one of the prisoners there. So wait, and then I just ran and left because I knew I had to save the day, so to speak. And then soon afterwards, I fast forwarded, I saw myself hiding from this being called General Grievous, and I didn't know. I just had that sensation about like planning something. I was wondering of what that was.
Yes, it's one moment. It's another Earth reality you connected to. It is one that is actually bringing the Star Wars energy into your reality, and you have lived it, and so you're assisting with bringing some of it into your realities for people to understand what is out there. As many are still going through the scars of that empire that has been kind of watered down compared to what it truly did. It has been completely watered down. The creator of that Star Wars has had a lot of wounds from that, actually, and he's still healing from it also.
Thank you so much. And
Yes.
my second question is that is there anything that I need to know from my guides, angels, or my my galactic families?
Yes, the more that you channel, the more you will open up, and the more you will find your full direction here. There is still an unknown. Once you do a more of a channeling energies of those that you feel comfortable with, I believe you will see your direction more clearly in life from what I see. Blessings.
Thank you so much, Buddha.
Yes, blessings.
Next one is Marvin, and I have Marvin's questions here. Sorry. Is there financial relief coming? I guess for him.
One moment. It's going to be some time in your next year. I see more August of your next year, but possibly before that. But I see mostly August where it'll be more successful. Possibly a new job around that time period. Blessings.
His next question is there any messages for me, and do I understand the messages, or can you tell me what for? I don't know what that means.
You're connecting to a lot of Nordic beings. I believe you already know. You're actually unlocking a lot of their secrets. It's not being fully known to you at this time, but it's there. A lot of it is actually Egyptian secrets of this earth that I like to keep hidden. And this is where it goes into Atlantis, but unlocking Egypt goes into Atlantis knowledge. And a lot of this will actually be channeled through you. So you are on the right path, basically.
Michelle.
Good evening, Buddha.
Yes, greetings.
Greetings. I would love a message from you. That would be great.
Yes, you are renewing your energies at this time. You're becoming also, you feel more comfortable as you, and that is very strong. You're sending out a high vibration, not to say you've done that in the past, But before you were picking up everyone else's stuff, and you say, "God, it's enough of that." And so you are connecting more to yourself. Not to say others won't be throwing their lives at you, but I believe you'll be able to handle it better now, from what I see. And it also brings positive karma too. So they're doing it for a reason. It's like you're sending a blessing back to them also, but you'll be able to handle it better instead of just feeling their whole life just fall on top of you.
That sounds about right.
Yes.
Cool. I really didn't pre-plan a question, so maybe somebody else has a message for me with regard to, I don't know, future dollar-making endeavors or something, whatever's for my highest good.
Well, for dollars, I'm seeing more artistic abilities, but also I'm seeing counseling energies from you. As for just talking to people and helping them through their, even if you don't have all the answers, at least it gives them somebody to talk to. It does seem like that will be a good energy for you to connect with. It's up to you. But definitely with the arts, of course, with the arts doesn't always bring in financial footing, but definitely with anything to do with counseling is a possibility.
Thank you.
You don't always have to have the answers. Just listening to them is really the idea behind it, because you're sending energy to them, and that's really all that matters.
Mm-hmm.
Blessings.
Blessings. Thank you.
All right.
Yes.
Were you finished, Michelle?
Yes.
Okay. Well, that was it for tonight.
Thank you. Yes. Sending you energies of enlightenment into this new year, because many of you are going to have a great amount of growth, of excellency. Blessings.
Thank you. Blessings.
Thank you. Same way. Have a blessing.
Just
super
thank
do.
you.
Oh my
Thank
God.
you.
Smokers.
Thank
That
you
was
and
an
get a
awesome
drink.
message, Ivan.
Thanks,
That
Luke.
was the best
I need to get
message
whiskey or
at
something.
the end.
Yeah, with lemon
Big
and
old
honey. Honey and lemon and
is that
whiskey.
whiskey. Yeah. Good.
Grandmother's secret.
A coffee drop will help that tickling in the throat.
That's true. I didn't think about that. I forgot
I
about
think
that.
you can reach
Yes,
it with
cough drops
banana
good.
too.
Forgot about that.
We're still live, y'all.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Anybody have? Anybody have
You.
all right, we'll just.
I-
All right, Mom.
yes, please.
We'll just
Ready?
skip.
1, 2,
Thank you,
3.
Ivan.
All right, blessings, everyone. Good night.